Right.
So 7 years ago, we went to Canada and we made a whole bunch of friends because we were kind of in a group there touring the Rockies in a motorhome. You may remember that. Here's some videos up here that you can watch. Now, so this weekend is our anniversary. So every year
we meet up.
Yeah, we meet up and to different places all around the country. Take it in turns, you see. And this year, it's actually our turn to choose a destination. And we are, this weekend, in Devizes.
Which is one of our favourite campsites, isn't it, really?
That's right. We've been here quite a few times. So we know the area. Actually, not that well. We seem to do the same thing. But it doesn't matter. We're going to have a lovely time. The weather looks good, although thunderstorms are on the way, apparently. But I don't think that's going to happen.
No. I think we're all doing different things today, aren't we? Which is nice. You know,
Yeah.
People are going walking into the town, some are taking the bus. We're going to do our biking. So
The news is, though, we did plan to go on the brewery tour, the Wadsworth brewery tour. They're not doing that anymore. They do a pub crawl instead.
Which we didn't fancy,
But
really.
it's 20 quid each to go on a 2-hour pub crawl. Yeah, I don't know if that includes the beer. Probably does.
But I mean, it's so nice, isn't it? We don't really want to do that.
No. So instead, we're just going to take the bikes and cycle up the locks and have a wonderful, relaxing time heading towards Devizes.
Or we could go the other way, couldn't we? But yeah.
Heading towards Devizes. So straight out of the campsite, turn right, you'll come to a little bridge going over the canal. Now the canal, if you turn left, you'll go towards Devizes and the Cairn locks. This is the first lock you come to. In total though, there's 29 of them. It's like a stairs of locks. Yeah, popular site for having your photograph taken. That all the way up there is the flight. From this angle, you can just barely make out probably, I don't know, 12 locks. Now you can hire canal boats to travel along the Kennet and Avon Canal, but people do actually live on here. Quite a few, in fact. And this one looks like it's in the process of being renovated. After a quick picnic next door to Kramer Pond, we decided to have a wander around town, see what we can find. Down at the end of this little alleyway is St John the Baptist Church, and there's many other churches here as well. Well, I thought at first that this was some sort of gravestone. It's quite large, it's about 7, maybe 8 feet tall, but it is actually a Millennium Monument. What I thought was weird, there was some strange symbols on it. Not only is it a Celtic cross, but it's got things like tractors and helicopters and hot air balloons. People playing a ball game up there. There's someone crossing traffic. Bit of a surprise when you think it was a gravestone. Been here many times and I'm still learning things about Devizes. Devizes has its own castle. Now, the only thing is, it is actually private property, so yeah, I can't go through that gate. We've come to Market Place. Now this looks like the main area for Devizes. There's a market all the way around the other side of these buildings. Now I don't know what that building is, but that looks an impressive roof though, doesn't it? And in the middle they have a fountain. You can see this monument here. And just behind me is the Corn Exchange. And I'll bet you can't guess what used to happen in there. We're back at the campsite. And we're now heading to the Three Magpies pub for our meal of the evening. The pub is 2 minutes tops walk from the campsite.
There's the campsite, there's the pub.
Yeah. We like this pub. The meals in this pub in the past have been really nice. And we've got great Wadsworth beer. And
oh dear, how many are you having tonight?
I don't know. I think our favourite has got to be Corvus, isn't it?
Yes.
which is a stout, bit like Guinness, but better. Now we're all sitting down. Now I have some bad news. The bad news is...
The pie? Is that the bad news?
No, not the bad news is not the pie. The bad news is that they don't do Corvus. They're not even brewing it.
See. No, and the second bad thing is that the only pie they've got is beef and Stilton.
Yeah, but forget about the beef and Stilton pie. They don't do Corvus. That is a tragedy, because that stout is a lot better than Guinness in our opinion.
We've come all this way, haven't we?
Yeah, that's right. And they're not even making it anymore. Anyway, we're still having a lovely time, and we're just going through the menu, trying to decide what we're going to have. I'm not having the beef and Stilton though. We've got our meals. It's all gone quiet now. But what do you have?
I don't normally go for a beef burger.
Beef burger, chips, and coleslaw. That looks quite nice. I've gone for the bacon pork chop, and which is just underneath the duck egg there. Black pudding, mushrooms, and sautéed potatoes.
I'm interested in what you're eating.
I'm going to tuck in now because I've eaten a couple of mushrooms and I am starving. It's now Sunday. And we've had a change of weather. It's just stopped raining. In fact, it is still slightly raining, but we had no thunder. Apparently, 5 miles up the road, they've had thunder, but we've not had any thunder at all. We were planning on going along the canal again, in the other direction, and heading towards Bradford on Avon. Never been there, never even heard of it until earlier this morning. So that's what our plan is today. Hopefully we can get out without getting too wet. And Zoe is inside zapping her insect bites with a little clicker thing.
I think you're only meant to zap it once, but I've kind of gone around the whole bite.
Yeah, you're using it like it's a
But
machine
can I
gun.
just clarify, because earlier today you said the reason I got bitten, and I don't know whether this is a load of cobblers, was because I drink wine and the CO2
in the wine makes your skin more susceptible to
the insects.
Yeah.
But the problem is you drink beer, which probably has got the same amount of CO2 on it.
No, beer's not affected because the CO2 is coming out of the beer, you see. Whereas it's all contained in the wine.
But you drink wine as well.
Yeah, but it affects different people different ways, is what I'm saying.
I don't think it's got anything to do with it. I think that's ridiculous. Anyway.
Can you not smell that really, really weird smell? It smells like horse poo or cow poo. Oh.
What are you saying?
Bullshit. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I think I've just got very juicy skin.
Zoe is very juicy. This does work actually to a degree.
Yeah.
It's when you click the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are common, but see, so there's two little nodules on the end there.
And it zaps
and a little spark of electricity goes through the through your skin and zaps it. I think it just puts off. It's like, oh my leg hurts. Oh my leg. You hit them in the arm. Oh my arm. Boy, you can't feel your leg anymore. I think it's that kind of thing.
I think you're getting silly now. Right. Oh no, it's raining again.
Raining again. Well, we're about halfway to Bradford on Avon. And of course it's been raining and we're drenched. And we haven't decided to turn back yet. I don't know if that's inevitable or not, but we're just having a little break underneath this tree here. You know, keeping a little bit dry. Cheers. What the hell's going on there? We are coming up on Bradford on Avon. Well, we have arrived at Bradford on Avon. Finally, the rain has stopped. It's very busy here, isn't it? And we just had a, we're a bit soaked. And we just had our lunch, or finishing it off with an apple.
My socks are soaked.
Your socks are soaked, your trousers are soaked, my shorts are. I don't know what happens with my boots though. Well, we have abandoned the bikes and we've taken a walk into town. Now we're standing right on the edge of the River Avon, and just look at that scenery behind us. Amazing. Now I don't know what these are, but these must be mills and all that kind of stuff, I think. And just over there is the famous bridge of Bradford on Avon.
That's because it's got 7 arches or something, isn't it?
Yes,
1, 2,
apparently
3.
a famous bridge. Never heard of Bradford on Avon, let alone the bridge, but that's just me, really. Anyway, let's go and have a closer look. Let's get into the traffic, shall we? And there's some really oldie-woldy buildings here. Very pretty place this is, even though it's got like a massive line of traffic going through in the middle of it. And check out this tea room here. The walls are bulging. It says there, internationally renowned Victorian tea rooms, circa 1502. Well, here's the other side of the bridge, and this dome building here, that is called the lockup, and that is where they put the troublesome people in. Well, obviously not doing it anymore, but I'm gonna see if I can get Zoe in there. This is the lockup, and we're gonna get Zoe in here.
Why?
Naughties! And the iron bars as well there. So from the bridge you can see all up there where we were just a moment ago, and then around here see the lovely River Avon. Loads of wildlife. I can see plenty of fish in there, trout I would imagine.
Good job we haven't brought Herman along here, isn't it?
Yeah, look at all that traffic up there, that's ridiculous. You've got loads of these sandstone buildings in Bradford on Avon. That's because we're quite close to the Cotswolds. Just check out this quaint little street here. This building on the left is bowing just like that cafe. Very, very pretty. 3:15. Now that is a Catholic church with a date of 1854. That looks quite modern, I thought. It's not in a design that I've seen before. Not that I'm an expert. And I'm right. That sign up there actually says that it used to be the town hall. See, I'm not as daft as I look. This is Abbey Mill, which we saw from the other side of the river. Back in the day when it was a mill, because there's been many other things since, they made cloth. Now, it's retirement apartments. Can you see the bear? Can you see that bear there? Quite detailed as well, actually. Now, you can't come to Bradford on Avon without visiting the Great Tithe Barn. And this is what it looks like inside. It's completely empty. It's huge though. Bradford on Avon is an amazingly pretty place. Kind of ruined by the traffic going through it, I think, but it's some really nice buildings. Very lovely place to be, I think. Yeah, very good to explore.
Yeah, definitely.
And now we're going to be heading back to Herman along the cycle path. It's probably about 10 miles, I think our bike said it was.
Oh my goodness. I'm feeling a bit too relaxed now,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a problem, isn't
And
it?
most importantly, it has stopped raining.
It's too hot.
And the sun is coming out, it's getting a little bit warm.
It's too warm.
It's too warm, yeah.
Can't win, can we? But no, we need to say that with it's not sandstone, is it? We've just been told it's Bath stone.
Yeah, Bath stone, not sandstone.
Just in case anybody
Sure, it's
comments.
the same thing.
It's sandy coloured.
Yeah, sandy coloured bath stone. Yeah. My bath's made out of enamel. No, it's plastic, isn't it?
Sake.
It's our last day in Devizes. We got to go home today. The weather has got brighter again and nice and hot.
Too hot.
Good for us. Now, we are from here. We're going and heading to Bath. So you'll check out that vlog next week. So stick around for that. Anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye. Say goodbye, Zoe.
Goodbye.